All right, welcome to the Carbcast podcast. I'm Oli, and I'm here with my dad,
Video.
and we're back again. We're slowly getting into the pace. We missed
Yes,
only
kind of.
1 week this time,
Just yeah.
not three. Basically, an entire month.
It's funny how quickly. We record what Saturdays. We try to,
Yeah,
and how easy it's to be like, oh, I'm busy. Kind of hard to set up times.
yeah. That's how it. That's. I mean, I was expecting that would happen a little bit, but it's.
It is what it is. We got
Yeah,
some.
it is what it is.
We got some guests that want to come on. We need to schedule that. We got Debbie on, and then Brian.
Mhm.
Uh, I believe there was somebody else who was talking to. But, let's see what we can schedule.
All right. What were
I need to
we?
get, I need to get like a setup or something. But
Yeah, you should
if we're
buy
going to be doing
a
this,
headset and a computer.
what's a computer?
What do you mean a computer? What's a computer?
That took you too long.
So I was
You're
like, is
like,
this guy
huh?
for real?
Oh, yeah. I need to get something.
We have good news. Our last video
Oh,
got 31 views somehow. Why?
oh wow.
I have no idea. It was titled Random Catch Up. I didn't think people would
There,
click
there
on
you go. Random.
it. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I'm just trying to get things going. I mean, well, shoot. Right now we're having technical difficulties, and
Mm-hmm.
um, just we're just trying to iron out the. Oh, cool. Neighbors
You can't
using
hear.
the weed whack.
You can't hear it.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Just trying to iron stuff out.
Yes, indeed.
So, what have you been up to?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. But I say let's get into it then. We
All
actually have a
right.
topic today, unlike the past two episodes, apparently. We're talking
Yeah.
about food and cooking again. People seem to
Yeah.
like that one, and we enjoy it too. So we'll
Yeah.
that's the topic for today.
Uh, food and cooking.
Food and cooking.
Isn't that what you said?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh, you said that's the topic.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, um,
Back into
what have you?
cooking.
Yeah. What have you been cooking? I seen you made something the other day. It was pretty good looking.
What was it? I can't remember.
I can't remember. It was like chicken and rice
Oh
or
yeah, yeah. I've been meal prepping for work,
oh,
so it's been pretty much just rice and some sort of protein with like broccoli.
oh, look at you eating all healthy.
I know. It doesn't seem to
How
have
much
made a
weight have you
difference.
lost?
Like none. I
None.
don't know how. When I was
That's
eating
funny.
worse, I was losing more weight than I am now.
But you're working out,
Yeah.
and I mean muscle
Yeah, working out every day.
makes it
Muscle is muscle
muscle
heavier
mass.
than fat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that might be why. Um, it's a little annoying to see muscles develop, but the fat doesn't go away, and you're like what? How? How does that
you
happen?
gotta you gotta run like 100 miles.
I know. We my buddy that I've been going with, we've decided that maybe we should start doing like 15, 30 minutes of cardio every day beforehand,
Yep.
and then do our workout, which leaves less time to hit
I
everything,
know.
but sometimes you don't need
I
that
don't
for
know.
all
It's
that.
one of those like everybody has their ways.
Yeah.
Um, and then I mean everybody's different too. I mean you can eat healthy and cook with no salts or no fats or and still gain weight or maintain weight or lose an ounce.
Yeah, it's I can see why it's a little annoying and hard for people to lose weight when I've been drinking more water, I've been eating healthier, I've been going to the gym, and I haven't technically lost any weight. So I can see why people would kind of feel discouraged from continuing on doing it.
Yeah.
My
Yep.
biggest thing is I know it's healthier. I see muscle like mass gain, and that's all I need. That's all I care about.
Good.
Yep.
Good. That's awesome. Well, in the meal prepping, that's nice too. Like it's a pain in the
Yeah.
butt,
Oh, it is, but it's
but it's
it's
also nice.
it's cheaper, and
Yes.
it's more convenient in the long run. Like, uh, I know that if I don't do it later on in the week, I'm gonna be stressed out. I'm like, what am I gonna eat? Why do I have no food to eat? Like that kind of thing. Whereas
Yeah.
I just take the time. It's annoying, but I take it and cook it on Monday or Sunday or whatever day I decide, and then have it through the
Hmm.
rest of the week, and I don't have to worry.
Yep. Yep. We were trying to do, when I say we, I mean Darcy was trying to do that, but she was trying to cook. She was on some kind of diet where there's a lot of high protein.
Yeah.
But it was like almost like 5 meals a day.
Yeah.
And she tried to meal prep that, and it was like,
That's ridiculous.
holy cow.
Cause yeah, I
Uh,
use like I think it's like 2 cups of rice and 1 pound of meat with a bag of broccoli, and that lasts me an entire week.
yeah.
So like that's a lot of food to be meal prepping for.
Well, and then it gets old too.
Yeah, I
Real,
I was doing chicken and
real
rice,
quick.
and then I
It's
switched to.
like, I'd rather go get a cheeseburger.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like right now, mom gave me some beef, and I was using that, and it definitely, I'll tell you right now, it does not taste as good just beef, rice, and broccoli than the chicken with the sauce and everything like that. So I got to
I
figure out
actually
how to make
made,
that taste good.
what did I make yesterday? Oh, I made, I went yesterday, but I went and got some chicken. Um, oh, what did I got? And I made kind of like a stir fry, not a stir fry, like a sweet and sour chicken with rice.
Hmm.
Um, the rice recipe wasn't bad. Whenever I try to make a meal, I can start at, it don't matter when I start. If I start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it doesn't finish till 8.
Yeah, I know. I don't
Um,
understand how that happens.
yeah,
I do the same thing. I'm
I could
like, oh, it should
start.
only take 30 minutes. 2 hours later, I'm done, and
Yes,
I'm like,
yeah.
how? What?
The recipe says it's 30 minutes, and
Yeah,
it's not. I think that meal, I think I started cooking it at like 4. I'm like, oh, chicken cooks fast. Rice, we used instant rice.
hmm,
I'll be done in 30 minutes. Boys would be fed and ready to go football practice. No, it was just about done right as we were leaving the house for football practice. And I'm like, oh, why? But it was really good.
yeah.
Good enough that everybody ate all of it.
Yeah, I don't quite
That tells you how
understand
good it was.
how that happens. If I'm gonna be honest,
I don't either.
because like
I
it
don't know
really,
either.
I have no idea. It opens up a new like respect for people in the restaurant industry. Not like
Yeah,
fast food, because
well,
that's like fast food is like put the burger on the grill, it's done. The machine
yeah.
tells you it's done. You take it out, put it on a patty, or put it on, and then ship
Mm,
it. But like actual restaurants where they actually cook their food gives you a little bit more of an insight of
yep.
how fast it can get out.
Well, not even that. I mean, that's pretty, I know a lot of their stuff's kind of somewhat pre-prepped,
Yeah,
even though it's
yeah.
not like cooked already.
Hmm.
Um, but think about like, um, uh, I want to say like grandmas and older people back in the day, like the moms would cook, you know, from sun up to sundown, just getting all their meals ready
Hmm.
while the guys went out and worked, and um, that was like a nonstop job for a mother.
Yeah,
I can't imagine that. Like getting up at like 4 or 5 so people have food to eat to go out and farm and ranch and stuff.
yeah. That's the even crazier
I'd be
part.
like, nah.
Yeah, tonight we're eating air
Cereal and milk. You're good
straight
to
from the
go.
cow.
Yes. Um, yeah, no. So this recipe I used the other day was actually I have to send it to you. It's really simple.
Hmm.
Still took forever, but it was probably one of the more simpler sweet and sour um, recipes I've ever done. So, and like the rice came out pretty good. Um,
Hmm.
that's something I've always struggled with is the
Yeah,
rice.
me too. We've been using the rice cooker thing, the Instant Pot, and
Hmm
it makes it so much easier. But like cooking rice on its own, I suck at it. I'm so bad.
Darcy said something about where she'd seen somewhere, Pinterest or something like that, that you're actually supposed to cook the rice and let it sit for a day.
Sit for a
I
day.
don't know.
A lot of like
Yeah,
so
I don't know. I
if
don't know
you
if they like
watch,
sit in the fridge or in a
yeah,
closed container or.
a lot of like traditional Asian dishes, they'll like really push the fact that it needs to be day old rice for like the best
Mm-hmm.
consistency of rice. So yeah, they just cook it the day before and put it in the fridge or whatever, and
See, that's
that's apparently
just
the
too
best.
much work. We can't even make it to dinner, like, or yeah, like what do you
Yeah,
want for dinner? I don't know.
yeah,
What do you want for dinner? I don't know. I'm not gonna be like, I got it. We're gonna make Chinese food tomorrow.
yeah.
I'm gonna start cooking it.
Tomorrow.
I'm gonna start cooking it today.
Yeah, I know.
Although,
It apparently makes it better, but I can't confirm nor deny. It just everybody says it does, so I believe it.
well, that's actually I should like one day just I don't know, kind of meal prep. Because I always like come up with a recipe or something that needs marinated like meat,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh yeah, put it together and throw it in the fridge, and it sits there for 10 minutes, and then I gotta cook it, and it doesn't turn out like I want it. And every recipe says it has to marinate for like 24 hours or I don't have time for that the day before. I'm still trying to figure out what I was going to eat that day.
Yeah. I mean, if you really just like go, oh, hey, this needs to be done for tomorrow, like, and then
Yeah,
do it like immediately, then it's not too bad, but it still sucks.
I know it does. Matter of fact, I don't know what the plan is for dinner tonight. What time is it? Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
It's
Yeah.
2:30.
Uh
I said it's 2:30, so you'll have it done
huh. Oh,
by
I got some
10 p.m.
time. Well, and see, we're going into football season.
Yeah.
Um, so that's
Meal
oh
prep.
well, and they're yeah. We're gonna probably have to do something because the boys football they're in middle school now, so their football like 4:35.
Hmm.
Um, so either
Yeah.
the well, I need to prep for them anyway when they get out of school and go to games.
Yeah.
But
I don't know how
by the time we're
you.
done with the game, that's like 5, 6, 7 o'clock,
Yeah.
and start cooking.
Yeah. I don't know how you meal prep for that many people because I already find it a little difficult to actually cook all the food just for an entire week for me.
Yeah, it's quite. And when Darcy was making that well, and anytime we've really meal prepped, like it's almost a 2 day process, which completely sucks because I mean that's your weekend.
Yeah, it's literally that's why I don't like doing it.
No, me
It's
neither.
the one
I'd rather
reason.
eat cheeseburgers.
Yeah. You know, it's cheap. It's not really that cheap. Don't let me lie to you.
No,
The meal
I
prep,
know.
I think it cost me like maybe we have a stockpile of rice, so I don't have to buy the rice. But what is like a bag of rice? Like $3,
Yeah, something like that.
and that'll probably last a couple weeks at one and a half cup, 2 cups, or whatever.
Yeah,
Um, so it cost me like $10 for an entire week or something like that.
that's good.
Yeah, makes it a lot
That's
easier.
good. Is that just for your lunches?
Yeah, just for
or
lunch.
dinner or whatever. Oh,
Yeah, just for that. So it's I still gotta eat. I still gotta get other stuff to eat, but it makes it easier for work. That way,
yeah,
I don't have to worry.
yeah,
It'd make it even easier if I had like little tubs for each day. That way, I don't have to wash
yeah.
the container every day too.
Darcy had got these black ones. They're pretty much like a meal size.
Hmm.
They're black with the white, a clear lid on them.
Yeah,
And I think they were fairly cheap. She's got like a billion of them.
a
Well, she
billion.
had a billion of them. I always throw them away. When I go to work and like at work, there's a oh well they call it staff dining. Like we can go and pay for a meal, and
Oh
it
yeah.
used to be terrible, but they've kind of changed it and let the inmates. Well, they have a massive garden that like a garden program that they use,
Hmm.
so they've been letting them use the fresh vegetables and stuff like that. And they make some pretty good stuff. So it's like, do I want leftovers or some like really like
Some fresh food.
fresh? Yeah, that's kind of gourmet-ish, but not really. But yeah, then I'd leave my food in my container and like I'm not cleaning that. I'll throw it away. So I go through containers quite often.
Oh my gosh. She just needs to start wrapping your food in like saran wrap,
Yeah,
and then just like,
uh,
here you go.
soup and saran wrap.
You just poke a little
I've
straw into it.
I've actually gone like be heading in. I'm like into going into work, and we have to go down like these long hallways, and somebody will be like, "Hey, dude, you're spilling something." I'm like, "Oh, that's my soup."
Oh,
Spilling it in my lunch bag, and it's like leaking everywhere. I'm like,
oh,
"Oh,
that
sweet, there goes
sucks.
my yeah."
Soup is something. Maybe I should try that out. I don't really know. I've never even tried to make soup before, so
Oh, really?
yeah, I don't think I've
Well,
ever
there's
made
that
it.
one that we make all the time.
My
I know your
favorite?
mom makes it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like tomato
And
based with a bunch of vegetables in it, I think. Right?
yep, yep. I've always wanted to change it a bit, but nobody likes it when I change stuff.
Like,
Um,
like what?
um, like carrots. I like carrots. I like to put
Oh,
carrots in
yeah.
my. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
see, there it is. I don't like
Um,
carrots, so.
well, I mean, a vegetable that you would like, you could throw in there. Or so the other day I made it, and that recipe actually is a recipe I got when like years and years. Well, my parents got. Um, we were working on a house, our house, and we're framing it up. And it was the middle of winter, and uh, friends would come over and they'd help us out on the weekends, trying to get the house done. And one of the wives brought this huge pot of that soup.
Hmm.
Um, I don't remember what she called it, but I do remember the most part, like the main recipe on that. It was V8 was the tomato sauce.
Really?
The yeah.
Ugh.
Um, well, so V8.
Hmm.
Um, I think it's pretty much the same ingredients, other than it was turkey burger. Um,
So there was a little bit of
oh,
a healthy version of what we eat now.
yes, yes. Um, and I have to tell you, I can still remember that. Like it was good.
Yeah.
Um, so the other day, and this was why I'm bringing it up. I went to make it, and I bought the burger and the vegetables and everything, and I came home and I was already cooking everything, and realized that I didn't have any tomato sauce or paste.
Hmm.
Um, so I sent the boys to the little gas station right here, or the little convenience store, and like, hey, whatever, if they have it, cool. It's probably $10 a can.
Yeah.
Um, I was like, but if they don't have it, I was like, grab this V8. And they, of course, didn't have any, so they grabbed the V8. And I'm gonna tell you, it was 10 times better.
Really?
I'm not kidding you. And matter of fact, like whenever I make that soup, there's always a ton of leftover.
Yeah.
Um, like the kids like it, but they won't eat it like the next day.
Oh, I adore
It
it.
was gone that night. It was
Really?
gone.
Why?
Yeah.
Why was it so much better
It,
though? Was it sweeter or
I
something?
think the V8. I don't know. I don't know what's in the V8. I mean, V8's got a bunch of everything in it.
Hmm.
Um, you have to try it. It was pretty good, and that was a simple recipe. I mean, it's cook your burger. Um,
Yeah.
we started using like frozen potatoes. I'm not a fan. Um,
Frozen
they
potatoes?
get yeah, I like the cubed ones.
Yeah.
Uh,
You can buy those in like
but
just a bag.
yeah,
Just like
like
already pre-cubed
kind
frozen
of they're like
potatoes.
for breakfast.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are
Yeah, they're
you?
like no, not like the big chunks.
Okay.
Not big chunks. Or um. So I like if I have time, I'll cut up potatoes for it, but which I did the other day. I think it tastes way better.
Hmm.
But when you use real potatoes, you got to kind of let them cook first.
Longer. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, a little bit longer, get them soft or not soft, but cooking, and then throw the rest of it in. Because pretty much everything else is cooked, unless you use fresh carrots and or not carrots. What is it? Green beans and
Hmm.
corn.
What do you think the
Oh.
what do you think the cost of that would be? Do you think it'd be still cost effective or not cost effective, but like the same price for me to meal prep that for my entire week rather than or well, as a change up from what I normally eat?
Um. Well, let's see. So say, well, a small batch. Okay, so my batch, which feeds six,
Hmm.
actually probably more than six, but I use 2 cans of tomato sauce.
Hmm.
Um,
We're gonna look it up on Walmart as you talk about it.
I was gonna say, trying to think of what those cost. I don't know.
Let's see.
I use
Sauce, tomato sauce. Oh, it wants an email. Why?
all right. So $2, probably $2 for a can of tomato sauce.
Probably.
I would assume $1.79 or something. Anyway, 2 cans of tomato sauce, 2 cans of green beans,
Are
two
those
cans of.
like what like small cans of tomato sauce or big ones?
I use the small ones,
So like 8 ounce.
or yeah, or I'll do one small can of tomato sauce and one tomato paste.
Okay. So yeah,
Tomato paste makes it a little bit more.
if you get just like the yeah, that's less than $1 for those 2 cans.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, apparently.
Maybe I need to stop buying cans of food at the gas station.
Yeah, because it says 48 cents for 8 ounces. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
you got like
yeah.
a dollar just for one or the 16 ounces or whatever. Okay,
And then
and
so
then
I think
continue.
it's well, it's 2 cans of green beans and 2 cans of corn.
Okay, can of green bean.
I think they're about the same price.
Let's see. Yeah, just about 64 cents for 14. So yeah, that's probably good enough.
So what are we at?
And then so we got tomato sauce, green beans, corn.
Are you doing the math on it too?
Kind of. So far, it's came out to like
uh,
$2 or
okay.
$3.
Oh, are you just adding? You should just add it to your cart. Anyway,
Oh yeah, I should.
two
Huh.
cans of green beans, 2 cans of corn.
And are those once again? Are those like the like? Would those be like
Those
an
are the
eight
bigger
ounce
ones.
or okay, okay? So two of those.
Yeah, like I'm saying, for you, you could probably get away with one.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do it right now and
That's
see.
how we do it.
Two, and then tomato sauce. Or let me just look up tomato sauce. You think I'd get better at typing for typing all day at work, but no, apparently not. Yeah, just one of those. Okay. Now what? Anyway, we got corn, green beans, and tomato sauce.
Um, corn,
Or
green beans, tomato sauce. Yes.
according to my search, it's tomato sauce because I can't spell apparently.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
What next?
Um, uh, I usually do like one of those small packages of burger. I think they're close to
So
2 pound.
2 pound. I always go
Yeah,
so one. I always do 1 pound of everything
yeah,
in terms
yeah.
of meat. One lb. Five
Yes.
bucks? Really? That's it? Oh, you can even get one
Yeah.
for
Sometimes,
$3.
uh, sometimes here in town, like the other day, I went to buy a burger and it was like something for 2 pounds or for a pound.
Hmm.
I'm like, what the heck? And then the next day was like $5. So I'm assuming it was like day old burger.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with like the $6 one because I feel like that's how much they're normally around. Okay, so we got tomato sauce, hamburger, corn, green beans, and what else?
Burger and potatoes.
Okay, potatoes.
You have to use the Idaho ones though.
Oh, okay. So a 5 pound bag for
No,
five
I'm just
dollars.
kidding.
It's actually the cheapest. I can buy a singular potato.
Oh yeah. How much are those? I don't think they
It's
sell those at the store anymore.
$1.17.
Not. You might as well buy a whole package
I
of
know.
them.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, I like these potatoes. What are these? Red potatoes? I like those. Those are good.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Seeing if you did a garden,
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for it.
a
But
garden like potatoes, you can store potatoes all year round
well, yeah, I
almost.
know, but I don't have space to start a garden.
Dig a hole
Dig a hole.
anywhere.
So it looks
Use
like it came out
dig a hole,
to
but
$15.
ah,
So it's still technically more expensive, but it tastes freaking good. So it's $3
here's
a
the deal with
day
that though. Um,
rather than $2 a day. So
yeah,
it's not
I
that big of
mean
a
there
difference.
there would be enough for you to have dinner and then store some.
Yeah.
But here's the deal with that is if you took it and got containers that are like freeze kind of
Hmm.
containers, like I don't know, freeze safe or whatever. That is actually probably the best way to store it. Um, and then you don't have to like so say you do, and here again you're gonna be doing like a 2 day. I guess you don't technically have to do a 2 day fucking cookout, but if you froze those in like meal sizes,
Hmm.
you can go from your chicken and rice to the next day have soup, and then
Yeah,
the frozen stuff will last for months.
that is true.
Before it gets freezer burnt. Yeah. So like, um, I used to do that when we made the soup. If there was because when I make it, like I said, they don't eat it all the time.
Hmm.
Um, so I was trying to figure out ways of saving it, and I'd put it in freeze containers. And then I'd take it to work, and I'd actually not even have to put it in the fridge because it was frozen, and let it on thaw until lunchtime, and then go microwave it, and I'd have soup, and everybody'd be all jealous. They're like, "Where do you get soup from?"
Hmm. It's good
I'm like,
stuff.
I'll sell it to you for $10. So let's go through the recipe real quick in case anybody wants to know,
Yep.
because we probably said it 100 times. But I'll go through a couple other things. So tomato sauce, tomato paste, or V8. Um, I don't actually like with the V8. Vegetables, green beans, corn. I'm pretty sure there was. mushrooms and carrots in the first one I had.
Yeah, but I
Um,
mean, at the end of the day, the vegetables are up to whoever's making it.
yep, yep. So then burger, whatever kind of burger, and then seasoning. A little bit of. I try not to put too much salt in it because there's already a lot of salt in everything.
Yeah.
You know the yeah. So I try to stay off the salt, but like garlic or garlic powder,
Hmm. Oh, you could
uh,
even throw like
and then
onions in it for like just in
yeah,
general. Just throw some onion. That'd be
yep.
good.
And then cumin is the other, which I always forget, and it
Yeah.
makes a huge cumin, and you don't need a lot. It don't take much cumin. Um, a really simple goes a long ways. Oh,
Oh,
potatoes.
so I looked it up and it's either called poor man's soup or hamburger soup.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm gonna look up calorie content for those of you that care because I've been paying attention to it. What? That's it? You're lying to me. Servings per. Really? Okay, well, I guess soup is a good thing if you're trying to lose weight because apparently it's only like 100 calories per serving, if that.
What's the serving now?
I don't know.
Well, I guess 100 calories. There's no way that could be that.
See, I don't know. Poor man's soup, one cup is 125 calories.
Hmm.
So, I mean, one cup, that's, yeah, that's a serving size, but most people don't eat that little, so it's probably like more like 2 cups.
Yeah. Well, and
So,
then throwing some French bread and
yeah. I mean, that would be a good way. It'd be seriously. I mean, it's a little high on carbs,
oh,
but
that's probably where because I was gonna say there's a
yeah.
lot of sugars in that
Yeah, that's
between
the
the
carbs.
sauce and that stuff.
Yeah. I bet you if you made your own, like, your own
Oh, that'd
tomato
probably
sauce.
rock if it was all like fresh ingredients. Oh,
Hmm.
it'd probably be so good.
Oh, you can even make it with like turkey in it. I mean, depending on what that would make it cheaper.
Turkey,
Uh,
turkey,
like
like
ground turkey.
slabs of turkey.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's what I told you.
yeah, I know.
That was the okay.
Pork or beef.
So I think you could put anything in it. You would just if you did more of a solid meat, like
Yeah,
you just have to cook it a little bit longer before you put all like the other vegetables in it. You just have
yeah,
to stage it right.
it's true. Yeah, I'm looking at this one recipe, and for some reason this recipe says it's only 13 calories per serving, but I feel like that's not correct in any way.
With like 2 teaspoons or what?
It's I don't know. It says it makes 10 servings, but one serving is 13 calories. I don't believe that. They're lying to me.
Does it are those recipes with the V8 or was it with just tomato sauce?
No, they look like tomato sauce. Well, that one's with canned tomatoes. So let me. Soup is naturally low in calories, so that yeah. So soup, I guess, if you're trying to lose weight, I mean soup.
Well, we're going into fall and winter.
Oh, and it's so good.
Back to soup.
I love it.
I think the other day the weather changed. It was kind of a weird rainy day, so we
Hmm.
made that. It was so good.
Yeah, I love it. It's probably like one of my favorite foods ever. Dang.
My favorite soup is, and I don't know what it's called. I know you don't like it.
Oh yeah, it's chicken and cabbage.
No, it's not chicken.
It's like chicken and
Is it?
cabbage.
No, I thought I put. See, Darcy was saying something the other day. I was like, you guys are messing me up. I don't. I always thought I put beef in it.
No, I'm fairly sure. At least when I had it, I could have sworn it was chicken.
I'm gonna have to think about that. But I think either way, it's still good. It's chicken. Um. Uh. Oh man, what is it? Chicken,
Cabbage.
potatoes. Yeah, cabbage, which is I think what everybody hates.
I like cabbage. It's
Um.
just I don't like that soup.
You guys are the
I
worst.
don't know. It's like salty water with cabbage in it. That's what it tastes like.
Well, it's probably because I'm not making it right.
But it's your favorite?
It is. I think it's more because my grandma used to make it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was with chicken. I think, well, so I remember one of them, and I actually have a, um, the, I got some beef bones, and that was like hers was kind of an oxtail. I think there's a combination of a mix on that, like between meats and vegetables that you put into it.
Hmm.
Um, but it's pretty much kind of the same thing, like potatoes, onions, carrots, zucchini, which I always hated,
Yeah.
but now I kind of like, and I just cook them a little bit different. I put them in later,
Hmm.
so they're not all soggy,
Uh,
mushy. Um, if I put them in, usually I don't because nobody really likes that soup anyway.
yeah, it's not
So
the best.
it is, it is.
I don't know. I don't know. But
Or we can go from there to Manolo.
you could. That's not too bad. I think we just stick on the soup train. Now I'm hungry for soup. I love
I
soup.
know.
I had some. It was Angelina's birthday, so we went to Olive Garden, and I had
Oh
some.
yes.
I can't remember what it was like. Something fagioli, and it was pretty. It was pretty good. I'm surprised because I don't usually like Olive Garden. So
Really?
yeah,
Well,
I only
it's
like.
expensive for what it is.
I mean, infinite breadsticks, right? You know, like or unlimited breadsticks.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not great, but yeah, I think you're I think you're right. It's a little expensive for what it is. I think you can find
Yeah.
better food out there.
Well, yeah. I mean, if but I think it's been toned down for the fast food American. If you go to
Hmm.
true Italian food, quite a bit different.
Yeah. So it
Have
looks
you ever
like
had
it's
lamb?
no. I've never had lamb.
Oh,
Everybody
so
tells
good.
me yeah, it's so good, but I've never had it.
So good. I've only had it once, and I think it was like $26 for a
Yeah,
little fucking
that's what I've
lamb
heard.
chop thing.
I wonder why. Why is it so much more expensive? Is it harder to raise them or
I
something?
don't know.
Or is there
Yeah,
just
I
less
would
of
think
it?
so.
There's probably
I
just
think they
less
just
of
try
it.
to make it fancy.
Probably. But yeah, this pasta fagioli soup is just beef,
What?
beans,
Oh,
and pasta in like a tomato soup.
pasta.
Yeah, it's like little
Like,
small, like small little. It looks like if you were to take like a macaroni noodle and like cut it in half, but it was like a
oh,
big
yeah,
macaroni noodle.
yeah.
So it's just like little rounds. It was very good.
Oh shoot! I'm over here talking. No wonder. Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, ran out of ice.
Uh, soup
Yeah,
recipes. List of soups.
I was wondering.
I'm super into soup right now for just no reason. Wow. Italian wedding soup. I don't know about that, homie. Lentil soup? What is have you ever had lentil
You know
soup?
what? Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Have you ever had rock soup?
No, what is rock soup? Just
You don't know
rocks?
what rock soup is?
Just rocks?
Uh, damn. What are you? You're not. Are you millennial? No.
You're a
Gen
millennial.
X? Oh, okay. I don't know.
Gen Z.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's like an old book or an old
Oh,
story.
I think I know what you're talking about now. As a like a story rather than soup.
Oh yeah.
I like ooh, miso soup. What's it called? Like the potato soup and the broccoli and cheese soup. I don't know what they're called, but
Oh,
potato soup is good.
oh yeah. I like potato soup because, well, I've found a recipe that's some lactose,
Hmm.
but found a potato soup that uses like almond milk or something like that.
Hmm.
Um, right up Devion's alley. He don't drink milk. He drinks almonds, milks,
He's calling you out if you're
almonds, milk.
listening.
I am.
Stop drinking almonds. Stop killing the almonds.
Yep. Like I keep telling him, like, show me the teats on them. But yeah. Um, I'm able to eat like clam chowder. Oh, I love clam chowder. But
Yeah, I'm not
I
about that
like the
life.
only clam chowder I've ever had that's really, really good is over on the coast.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I don't know. Something about that fresh stuff again.
Just
Actually, that sounds
fresher's
good. I
better.
want to make some of that.
I don't know about that, but soup is making me hungry.
I know. I'm hungry right now.
uh, we might have to end the episode and go make some food soon. This is
Yeah,
what's
and
gonna
come back.
happen. Yeah, come back.
I'll make peanut butter and jellies.
Peanut butter jellies. I haven't had a peanut
We're
butter and jelly in
we.
forever.
I don't know why that made me think of. Well, actually, I think because I was talking about. We were talking about getting a deep fryer,
All right.
which
Mm-hmm.
I think is just a bad idea. And then we're
Maybe.
talking about all the food that you could deep fry, and I was like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and Oreos, and the kids are like, "What?" I'm like, "I've never had it, but that's what I heard it's really good."
It's the American lifestyle. Deep frying everything.
I know,
Deep frying
I
desserts.
know, I know. Deep fried ice cream.
Yeah, fried ice cream.
That's funny.
I don't know. Deep frying is I mean, yeah, you could fry a lot of things, but is it necessary?
No,
Yeah.
and I don't even think it like. Well,
And think about the
I
oil
mean,
it takes, because you gotta change that out pretty often
uh, yes.
if you're not gonna use it like
That was funny because
24/7.
that's funny that you say that because exactly what I was thinking. Like you can't like once you deep fry like fish. I was thinking chicken and fish. Um,
Fridge.
fish in it like it's done. You
Yeah,
can't.
you gotta change it out.
My stuff's not that cheap either. The oil.
I figured it would be expensive, so that's why I was like concerned.
Well, you can use peanut oil, but it's
Yeah.
not terrible. But oil will go rancid too if you don't use it.
Mhm.
Well, it'll go rancid. Uh, you got to change it out all the
Yeah,
time.
it's,
I don't
it's
know.
just an
We've
expensive
talked about
thing.
getting one before, and I'm kind of glad we haven't. It's my fat cheeks would be even fatter
I know, right? It would just be like everybody in the family just gains 10 pounds
instantly.
as soon as you buy it. It's like the purchase goes
Deep
through
fried
and it's just
cereal.
bigger.
I know, huh?
Deep fried cereal.
Yeah. Um, I there's a couple recipes though. I'd be like, that'd be nice to have. Like zucchini, deep fried zucchini.
Uh,
I mean, it takes out all the good stuff of it, but it's good. You
can't.
ever had zucchini fries?
No, because I don't like zucchini.
Oh, they don't taste like zucchini. They taste like deep.
It tastes like deep fried. Uh, Well, I guess
You could
yeah. If
take
you
you
just
could
cover
take
it in
anything
fat.
you don't like. You could take literally anything you don't like, and throw it in a deep fryer, and you'll be like, "Oh, this is amazing."
That's why it's no good for you.
Oh, but yeah,
Can't you just like whenever you want to deep fry something, couldn't you just put oil in a pot and heat it up?
yeah, yep. That's what I made some spicy chicken sandwiches like 2 weeks ago.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, they were so good. But yeah,
Uh,
that's all I did.
yeah. Speaking of that, I
Um,
was
I
gonna
have to.
or I was thinking of making I think it's pork. Is it pork katsu? I think. Um, pork katsu. It could be chicken, but I think it's pork. Yeah, it's pork, but it's basically it's a Japanese fried pork, and you can put it on a sandwich, and apparently it's like super delicious, and I want to make it so bad.
Like thick or thin cut,
It's like a whole like
like a
let's
patty.
see, yeah, it's basically a patty, deep fried pork cutlet. You
Oh, dude, there's
oh
um, yeah, right.
no, I was done. I was gonna listen to you.
Oh, there's a guy at work, and I know you can get it at. I wish I could think of the name of the chicken. I don't remember what it's called, but it's so good. That doesn't even help at all.
Yeah, no,
Actually, I
it's
don't
just
know
like
if it
oh,
was chicken.
remember this food that's really good? Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was. God, I can't think what it's called. I had it like a. Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, look, it's pretty easy to make too. Oh, and it comes with a sauce. Oh, yep, it's done. It's decided. I'm gonna send it to you now.
Does it stink?
What?
Oh,
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna send you this recipe, and you're gonna
heck
tell me what
yeah.
you think of it later. But I was gonna. People have been making a pork katsu sandwich, and I was like, that sounds super baller. I want to make that at some point. So I
What
think
goes into it?
it's like breaded and fried pork with a sauce and cabbage.
Oh, cabbage.
Oh, boo, cabbage. We hate cabbage.
I
It's a
like it.
shredded cabbage. I like it too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't like your soup with cabbage in it. It's a difference. But yeah,
You're fine.
I think I'm gonna make that at some point.
There's legs right
Don't
there.
know when.
Stop talking about it and go make it.
I know, huh? I should. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're making for dinner. That sounds. Oh, I guess it's leftover spaghetti or tacos.
I
Have
want
you
some.
had twice fried spaghetti?
No, I've never even had once fried spaghetti. What do you mean
Well, it's
twice
not really
fried?
fried, but that's what they or twice cooked. I don't know what it's called. It's terrible. Our friends are like, "Oh, it's so good." I'm like, "Try it." I'm like, "No, it's just burnt now." I don't know.
twice, twice cooked spaghetti?
Yeah.
Twice baked spaghetti. You bake it?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know if you put it in the
That's
crock
just
pot.
a
That's gotta be a white
lasagna
person
at
thing.
this point.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just lasagna
But
with a
it's
different
like all
noodle.
dried out. It's all dried out and shit.
Yeah, this
Like
is definitely a white person thing.
I don't know. Yeah, let's put it in a pan and put it in the oven. We'll call it a casserole.
Uh,
My neighbor the other day, I was working with him doing some sheetrocking. He's like, "I'm going to lunch." He's all excited. He's old.
mhm.
I'm like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, "Yeah, my wife made uh, tater tot casserole last night. Go home and eat some."
Mhm.
I'm like tater tot casserole, huh? You sound so excited about it. It'd be like excited about leftover T-bone steak or something.
Tater tot
Not a
casserole is not
casserole.
too bad though. Out of all the casseroles, I think tater tot casserole is the better.
What goes into it? I've never actually made it.
It's tater tots, cheese, hamburger, and the kicker, cream of mushroom. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the part I don't like about it, but it tastes pretty
uh,
good because it's just a ton of fat from all the cheese and hamburger mixed with potato. So it's really it's really good.
just deep fry it too.
Yeah, you might as well.
Deep fried casserole with a little bit of those fried onions or whatever the
Yeah,
topping.
fried onions. Oh
Uh,
yeah, those are pretty good though. You don't like fried
Yeah.
onions?
So the other day, I was working on a job, and the guy's like, "Hey, my wife's in Nampa." Uh, he's like, "You want her to pick us up some Chick-fil-A?" Like, I've only had it. This will be the second time,
Yeah.
and the first time I was like, "Holy cow, this is good!" Like, I finally found a spicy chicken sandwich that was good.
Mhm.
I'm like, heck yeah! So she brings it, and I was like, "Oh." Even cold, it was still good.
Really?
So, yeah, then I was telling mom, and she's like, "Well, that's not fair." I was like, "Well, I'll make you some." So then we made some, and it actually turned out. I mean, it wasn't Chick-fil-A, but it was really, really good. And we used like a, a sriracha sauce.
Sriracha?
What did I say?
It's
Sriracha.
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 Yes. I was trying to sound
That's
white.
funny. Trying to sound white. A sriracha.
Yep.
Are you sure it wasn't? That's not just an
Oh.
excuse to cover up your
Huh?
mispronounce.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just an excuse.
Oh yeah, I blame it on the white people. Yeah, or saying it white way.
The white way.
White way. Oh God, I can't believe I did that. Like,
I know it.
um,
Speaking of, we went that day we came over or came down there. We had got Chick-fil-A and pretty
oh,
spendy.
you did?
Yeah, I forgot how expensive it was, but I was like,
Yeah,
screw it, let's get some
yeah.
Chick-fil-A. But I was eating it and I was like, man, they have to cook this in peanut oil, right? Like it tastes like peanuts. And Angelina's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I was
Oh,
like, I literally taste peanuts, right? And so I just looked it
hmm.
up. Guess what? Yep, they cook it with peanut oil.
That's funny. You can
Yeah,
taste it.
I seriously I could taste peanuts like straight up. I was like, there's 100% they cooked this in peanut oil. There's no doubt about it in my mind, and I just
Huh?
confirmed it. So I thought that was cool.
What'd you have?
The nuggets, they were pretty good.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, chicken nuggets.
What are you, 12?
Hey, listen, I looked at the price of the hamburger or the sandwich, and I was like, that's way too
Oh yeah,
expensive. So then I got chicken nuggets. I think the price of the
I get a Happy
sandwich
Meal.
was the same price as the nuggets meal. So I just got the nugget meal and got Angelina the
Oh yeah,
sandwich. So yeah,
yeah.
it was
I
it
think
was it was
I think
spendy.
when I went and bought that chicken, the spicy chicken, it was like $13 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was ridiculous. And
It's
their
fucking good
fries,
though.
listen, their fries were so underwhelming. They were not crispy at all. There was no salt on them. I was like, "What are these
Oh, I know.
fries? What?"
That's it. Everybody's like, "Oh, their sandwiches are so good and their fries are so good." I'm like, I don't know about the fries. I don't think you can beat McDonald's.
No, McDonald's they fry theirs and with like beef flavoring in them as well, so they're really good. Plus, they're just
I don't
good.
know. I mean, I don't know any other fries that are like super super good.
My favorite fries, and this is my favorite burger place too, but it's Smash Burger. I don't know if you've ever been there.
Oh, I
Oh,
was.
their fries are so
That's
good.
so funny.
Their burgers are good, delicious. But their
I'm
fries are
gonna
my
start
favorite.
making smash everything
Yeah,
because
Seems
Currently
about
the
right.
trend now.
Yeah, smash burritos.
Yeah,
You think
smash
we
tacos.
can blow up on TikTok if we just smash our burritos and call it smash burrito?
If we just start smashing it with like a sledgehammer or something
Yeah, it has to work out. Like
on a cooktop. Let's do like whistling diesel, right?
I've seen him.
Yeah, well, he just takes cars that are kind of rare, sought after, and just destroys them. And he's
Hmm.
like huge. Anyway, we could do that. Like just take a nice cooktop and throw our burger on there or whatever, and smash it with a sledgehammer or something
Yeah,
heavy.
and there goes $3,000. But in the hopes that it'll
Well, I mean,
make us popular, right?
millions of views.
It'll make up like a quarter of that price.
Yeah, I mean, well, all in the name of social media, right?
All in the name of social media. I think we should just take
Yeah.
like spaghetti and just like put something heavy on it and call it smashed spaghetti, and it's just like a patty. Just spaghetti in
Oh,
a disc.
yeah, like cut it out. We can do twice
Cake.
baked and then cut it into patties and then smash it.
We
So
can
dumb.
twice bake it and then chop it up and put it in a casserole.
Oh, there you go. Make them look like little tater tots.
Yeah. Spaghetti tater tot casserole.
Yes.
Twice baked
Gross.
spaghetti tater tot casserole.
Don't steal that idea.
It's patent pending.
We gotta try it first. Yes.
This has
Oh,
to it has to
gross.
be the big thing next. The next big thing.
You know what? I mean, seriously, it's got everything every white person's ever wanted.
That's true. That's
Spaghetti,
true.
twice baked, tater tots, casserole. We gotta put some.
Smashed.
Well, oh yeah, we gotta smash it, and then we gotta put some cream of mushroom in it. And that's golden.
Oh my
Golden.
god. People are gonna hate us or love us.
I
It's one of the
know.
two. All the white people
We're
hate
not.
us.
We're not racist. I
Don't
know.
worry.
We're
I'm
not
half white.
racist.
I'm half white. I can say it.
He is half white. That's why he likes casseroles.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
Yeah.
All right.
Hating on casseroles.
Listen.
Where are
Some,
we at?
some, I don't even know. Smashed food.
Just smash food.
Just smashed food. Oh, fries. We were talking about fries, and I got into smash burger.
Oh yes. Are they that good?
I love their fries. They're so good.
Oh, the fries or the burgers?
Both.
I mean,
The only issue is you have to buy them. They're one of those places that you have to buy them separately. They don't come in a meal, which is so stupid. Just pack it all together and charge the same
oh,
price.
that's not very American.
It's not. I mean, it kind of is because they're just taking more money from you by saying, "Oh well,
That's true.
listen, it's gonna cost you an extra $2 that we're not gonna put in the thing." I think they do it that way just so
Yeah,
like the price of it isn't like so outstanding that people are like, "Wow, why did I come here?" And then they get them all individually.
$18 for
Yeah, pretty much.
eight, yeah,
Yeah, I usually get
that's crazy.
it, but it's so
But their
delicious.
fries are
So
good enough to buy then.
yes, they're so good, and they make these ones called like smash fries, where it's like garlic and rosemary and salt or something. Smash fries.
Yeah, that's funny. Why? What's the deal?
They smash them, you know. I'm just kidding.
I know. Just that's like what's that guy's name that used to smash watermelons? Like he's missing out.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
There's a lot of people that smash
No, there's somebody.
watermelons.
No, he had a hammer and he was like a goofy looking.
I don't
He's
know,
back in like the, I don't know, 90s. Brian would know.
Brian.
Somebody old would know.
There was just a guy that
Not Brian.
you guys watched like every day or something smash watermelons.
I no, I don't know. Actually, no, I don't know what his deal was. I don't know if he had a show or or if you just commercials, or
Hmm.
I'm about to find it, and I don't know. That's what that reminds me of, though.
Smashing watermelons.
Yeah,
Smashing pumpkins.
just oh yeah, they're pretty good too.
Yeah, I'd say so.
They're not great, but oh, speaking of that, you heard a couple of clips I sent you, right?
I think
That
so.
band,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
2 Day Rental. I love their logo.
I don't
It
even.
looks like Blockbuster.
It's called 2 Day Rental.
Yeah, 2 Day Rental. The
Two
band. They're out of
Day
Boise.
Rental Band. It does look like Blockbuster.
It does. If anybody listening out there, you should go check them out. They were awesome as a cover band. They hit all sorts of. It's like
Yeah,
2000s
I'm gonna read
type
their
music.
so I found their website that leads to all their social medias, and I'm gonna read their thing. It says Boise,
Yeah.
Idaho's worst '90s and 2000s cover band, butchering all your favorite rock songs since 2020. I love that.
No, they were awesome.
Yeah, they sounded pretty
Like
cool.
yeah. It was kind of funny. They played a Alanis Morissette song, and then it was a dude singing it, and it was, I mean, pretty, like just a whiny
It sounded like
shithead.
punk
It
music,
sounded just,
man.
yeah, it sounded just like her. I was like, what? Is this Alanis Morissette? Crazy.
That's awesome.
No, they were awesome. They
Yeah,
were
let's
awesome. I
let's
want to
hope
see
they
them
go
again.
far. Cause I mean, Green Day started out as a cover band, and
Oh,
Green Day
really?
is my favorite band. Yeah,
Yeah, they played some Green
they
Day.
played
They
some Green
played,
Day.
gosh, they played all sorts of songs. Trying to think. Anyway, they were all over the place with that kind of punk rock
Hmm.
2000s
My
music.
favorite.
It was, yeah, it was awesome. Very, very impressed. But yeah, that's my spiel. But I love their logo because it's like Blockbuster, you know,
It's like a little ticket with
that
like a blockbuster theme to it.
I know, but that was back then, like 90s,
Hmm.
2000, you went and rented a movie and at Blockbuster, you had to
Yeah,
beat everybody over to get the new release. There was only like 3 copies of. You had to wait, and then you had to please be kind and rewind.
yep. I think.
Do you know what that? Do you know
I,
what that
I
is?
yeah, I know what rewinding a freaking VHS tape is. Once
Okay.
again, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I've been in a blockbuster, which is a big achievement for people my age.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, it is. Absolutely, it is.
I think there's one
That's
left.
crazy too. Is there?
I think it's in Oregon.
Why?
I don't know.
You can't even find a VH. Like,
Yeah.
I thought about buying one at a yard sale because I like the yard sale, and uh, like right now, like DVDs, like they're pretty much giving away VHS,
Yeah.
but DVDs are like nobody wants them, nobody needs them, so they're like pretty much giving those away too. But it's hard to find a DVD player,
Really.
so I've been trying to look around and catch one of them. Now I have
I
like
assume you can
27
find one
cords
on
going to
like
my
eBay.
TV.
DVD player.
Ow. Gotta be on like a yard
Amazon.
sale.
30
Yeah.
bucks.
$30, huh? Is it Blu-ray?
$23. Oh. I don't know.
I remember when the Blu-ray came out, it was like the next best thing.
Simple DVD player for elderly.
Has it
DVD
got big
players are
buttons or
not
something?
that old. It does have
Has it
big
got big
buttons.
buttons or something?
It does. And it has HDMI
uh,
and the aux cables or whatever they're called.
oh yeah?
Yeah.
What are they called? Those old lines that you guys used to use to screw into the TVs.
No. The red,
Oh
yellow,
no, I'm thinking
red, yellow,
cable.
white.
I'm thinking cable.
RCA cable,
Yeah.
apparently. That's what they're called. RCA. I did not know that.
Do you know if you didn't have cable, back in the day, you can rent a cable box from the cable company.
Hmm.
for like a Super Bowl or something like that. It
Really?
was kind of funny. I don't know why.
That's
Yeah,
pretty. That's
they'd rent
pretty
it to you for the
interesting.
day.
That's pretty rad.
That's how
That's good marketing.
that's how I got to watch the cow. I know. That's how I watched the Cowboys win the Super Bowl several times.
Never,
Yep, several times.
never, ever. Sorry, but
No.
already. I mean, I think we're done here in terms of
Yeah,
we strayed away from food, so I think we're we should probably cut it
I think we
here.
talked about food just a little bit, and then
Just a tiny bit.
that's all right. It was good. I liked it.
Yes, it was. It was fun. I'm hoping. Let's say let's. You know what? Should this be the last episode of the season, and then we start off season 2 with the tattooing episode?
Ooh. The live, not live, but
The
like a
live pod,
video.
yeah, a video of tattooing while podcasting.
Yes,
You
let's
think
do
that's a
it.
good season 2 pilot or whatever it's called?
Yeah, let's do that, and then let's try to get Brian and
Heck
Debbie
yeah.
on.
We got big things for season 2 then. I think it's official.
Yeah,
It's just stay tuned. This was not.
absolutely.
It wasn't obviously it wasn't our plan to end off season 1 here, but that's 10 episodes. I think that's a pretty good amount.
Is it really?
Yeah, this is 10.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Hell
definitely
yeah.
doesn't feel like that much, but um, it seems like surprisingly, I haven't checked up in a while, but it seems like people are liking the podcast. All of our
Hell
videos have
yeah.
gotten more views than even just the last time we checked. And the last one got
That's
31
awesome.
views for some for some odd reason. I don't know why.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Appreciate that, guys. You got some topics you want us to hit? We kind of ran out of topics really quickly.
yeah, I don't
Um,
know why.
I don't know either, but something I'd like, and we talked about a little bit ago,
Hmm.
um, World War II.
Yeah,
I think we talked about it before too, but I want to do some research and dive into that. I know there's some really cool stories. I've been watching other podcasts and stuff about World War II, and it's really interesting stories. So
yeah,
that, and then I mean we can hit cooking again and pretty much anything, but
yeah. We'll
give us
hit.
some ideas and
Yes, please. I mean, we haven't had any comments or any answers to our Q&As on Spotify, so we haven't had much feedback to go off of. So it'd be really appreciated. It allow us to not only know what the heck we can talk about, but give you guys what you like to see rather than just
yep,
whatever. And if what you like to see is just us
yep.
babbling on about whatever the heck we like, then then tell us. But feedback
That's
is
my
greatly
favorite. I'm
appreciated.
gonna tell you that. I'm gonna get on there and comment on it.
He's
Like I
gonna
want
go.
to just hear you babble.
Yep, that's what it is. Um, but yeah, and this is the last episode of season 1 then, and it was
Heck yeah,
a lot more than I thought it was gonna turn out to be. So I appreciate all of it and all the new
yeah.
viewers. If you didn't see the last episode or the last episode, um, we plan on doing a podcast while tattooing. So one of us, probably you, will be tattooing me because we got to finish color on my tattoo. But we'll be doing the
Yep.
podcast at the same time, and that'll be hopefully the first episode of season 2.
Yeah.
So stay
That'll be
tuned
awesome. I
and
can't wait.
check up. Hopefully it's next week. Hopefully.
Yep.
Rather
Yep.
than a week gap. But yeah, we appreciate it. And like, share, subscribe, follow, press all the
Hit all the
buttons.
buttons.
Yep, press all the buttons. And we're out.
All right. Later.